Good morning, Philippines. Good morning. How it's October 12th, Saturday. The Yahoo.com, Google's, and other social media platforms, posted the new variant discovered in Europe and United States of America. And this is called Delta Cron variant. It is a combination of Delta variant and Omicron. So, what are the symptoms for Delta as a variant of COVID-19, coronavirus, and what are the symptoms of Omicron? Combine the two, and that is Delta Cron. Now, let us have the common because these are just, hypothetical. What is the Delta Cron variant of COVID-19 and where has it been found? Another new coronavirus variant, Omicron. So it is a combination between Delta variant and Omicron variant. What if there are symptoms of Delta similar to Omicron? That's why scientists, medical scientists especially, try to differentiate these symptoms or signs in order to detect whether you have a Delta variant or Omicron variant. Medicines and scientists are now going to tandem themselves to study very well the effects of the two variants if a person, okay, does not have a vaccine. Not at all. Now, what happens? Now, here comes the newest, okay, variant of coronavirus disease, COVID-19 variant, Delta Cron. Delta and Cron. Remember Alpha, the first variant, Beta? I do not know if there is Charlie and then Delta, and then you have Lambda, Gamma, something like that, and then they go to Omicron. Now, Delta and Omicron now went to tandem themselves. What does it mean? So it is another variant of concern of the United States and all around the world, especially because Filipinos are travelers. When you say Delta Cron, it is a COVID variant, of course, that contains elements of Delta and Omicron. In other words, it contains genes from both variants, making it what is known as recombinant virus. Recombinant. So there are recombinants when one variant infects and replicates in the same person, in the same cells. What does it mean? The product of both the Delta and the Omicron variants circulating, all right, in the same population, for example, in Europe, in the United States. Now, this is a global concern again because it's a very, very new, right? Now, where has this variant been found? It has been identified in several regions of France and appears to have been circulating since the start of the year. Genomes with a similar profile has been also identified in Denmark and the Netherlands. So, as you see, it is in the Europe. Now, about 30 cases have been detected in the UK according to the UK Health Security Agency. The first case of person-to-person transmission of Delta Cron in the UK were expected to be confirmed this week. The one we see in France and in Denmark or Netherlands looks similar, very similar, and might be the same recombinant with the same parental viruses that have traveled. But he added the possible Delta Omicron recombinants reported in countries including the UK and US appear to combine different pieces of their parental viruses and therefore differ to the Delta Cron seen in France. Now, Why worried should we be? Experts have been quick to stress that recombinant variants are not uncommon and that Delta Con is not the first and will not be the last to occur for COVID. This happens whenever we are in the switch over period from one level, for example, because Philippines now are very close to level zero. Level zero is just like no more COVID-19 at all. But in Europe, in the United States, they are now worrying again another variant. So even if the Philippines declared level zero, you still have to observe wearing of double face mask and of course your face shield. Take vitamin C, vitamin B complex, D, and other supplements. Now, it has been seen in the UK a small number of times, and so far it is not anywhere in the world. So there is no yet a concern about this, but this is also similar as the virus continues to circulate, particularly in under vaccinated populations, and people whose vaccine-induced immunity is decaying, we are very likely to see more variants, including those generated through recombination. But it does not mean the variant is a reason to panic, according to the UKHL. You know, the variant is not exhibiting a growth rate of concern. So it's just like a warning. We need to keep an eye on the behavior of this recombinant in terms of its transmissibility and its ability to escape vaccine-induced immune protection. Okay? As I said, it serves us to reinforce the need to maintain genetic surveillance. We have known that recombinant events can occur in humans or animals with multiple circulating variants of SARS-CoV-2. Need to wait for experiments to determine the properties of this virus. Importance of sequencing analytics and rapid data sharing as we deal with this pandemic. Therefore, it is just a warning that we have another variant of concern, or simply another scientist concern to study. So, a very, very new variant, Delta Con, a combination of Delta variant and Omicron variant. And it was identified in UK and Europe and United States. But this is not yet a panic period. Okay? So similarly, we have to, pray hard that God will eradicate all of these things, viruses, for I'm very sure that we can survive. Let's heal for one. Thank you.